What's up, Hallowmaniacs? I have a special video for you today. I am here in the town of Sleepy Hollow, New York. You guys have all heard of the legend of the Headless Horseman, Washington Irving's novel. This is awesome. I am super excited to be here for a very short time, but I am going to try to see what I can capture in the short time that I am here. So take a ride with me and let's see what we can find out. So the legend of Sleepy Hollow centers around Kabad Crane. Ichabod, he's a superstitious school teacher who arrives in the village of Sleepy Hollow, and he's basically trying to court Katrina Vantassel. She's the daughter of a wealthy farmer, but he does find himself in fierce competition with a local prankster, Brom Bones, who's actually also courting Katrina as well. At a recent party, Brom basically goes on to tell the story of the Headless Horseman, who's a decapitated Hessian soldier, in an effort to really frighten Ichabod away. Basically, Ichabod has an encounter with the Headless Horseman. The story really leaves the reader to wonder whether Ichabod was really chased by Headless Horseman, or did Brom really use this story and create it to just scare him away. So let's go see what Tarrytown has to offer, starting with the Hudson River. Okay, so this is actually Washington Irving. He is the author of Sleepy Hollow. Also Rip Van Winkle. He actually resided here in Sunnyside, New York until his death at the age of 76 in 1859. We're actually in Tarrytown, which is right outside of Sleepy Hollow. So really cool to kind of come out here, kind of witness some of this history. And man, look at the view here. This is a really scenic view of the bridge and everything that this area of New York has to offer. So we're gonna mosey on our way over through some of the side streets of Sleepy Hollow. There's not a whole lot of parking here. So I'm gonna just kind of try to get what I can as we kind of lead up to the church and the cemetery. And what an absolute beautiful time of year to visit Tarrytown and Sleepy Hollow. Still kind of surreal to, read the story as a kid and then kind of take yourself back to where all the inspiration came from, whether it be the historic views, whether it be the modernization that has happened. It's just absolutely awesome to just kind of see the evolution. And we're going to take you now to Sleepy Hollow. We are definitely in Sleepy Hollow. See remnants of that Headless Horseman just about everywhere, which is pretty cool. All right, so we can see here, this is the Sleepy Hollow Middle School and High School. Kind of an older, antiquated building, but pretty cool nevertheless. A lot of history here. Super excited to see what else we can find on the grounds here. And this is ultimately what I wanted to see. This is the Headless Horseman statue. The Headless Horseman in fast pursuit of the good old Kabad Crane, the school teacher in the town of Sleepy Hollow. So super cool here. What a cool sculpture, man. Still can't believe I'm here. I was really happy I kind of worked this into the week. Got up at 4 a.m. to do this for you guys, so hopefully you enjoy it. And I still can't wait to make our way over to the church and the cemetery. That's going to be super cool. Okay, so pictured here is actually the Phillipsburg Manor. Basically, a lot of inspiration was driven from Washington Irving utilizing this and basically depicting kind of everyday life in the town of Sleepy Hollow. It's believed that a lot of the Vantassel family was kind of constructed from this actual site, during the harvest feast, and that this was used as part of the inspiration. And here we have the old Dutch church of Sleepy Hollow from 1685. Super old building, as you can see here. Gonna walk up and take a look here at the church. Okay, so at the corner of Hamilton and North Broadway, This is believed to be Katrina Vantassel's residence. The Vantassel Residence, as outlined in the story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. You can see now it is a landmark condominium, but this, I believe, is the building that was believed to have been the Vantassel residence. Pretty luxurious, historic, and very cool building indeed. And there is the entrance to the cemetery, as well as the church. Okay, so I have made it to the bridge at Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. I'm gonna walk across it, just kind of show you guys both sides here. Hard to believe I'm here. Kind of surreal. I mean, one of my favorite tales of all times is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and the Headless Horseman. So this was super, super cool to be able to come here and see all that this has to offer. This is a very, very large cemetery, actually. A lot bigger than I thought, to be honest with you. Just a fraction of the area here. Hello, friend. Peaceful deer. Just getting some breakfast this morning. Pretty cool. Here's another sign denoting where the Headless Horseman Bridge is actually at. Not a covered wooden bridge like you would think in the actual novel or the book itself, but still pretty cool, right? There's still a lot of creepy looking bridges, I'm sure, and if you look across the way, pretty neat stuff. So this is the actual bridge from the story. There is a bridge in the cemetery which looks a little bit more like it would come out of the movie or the book or something like that. But this is the actual bridge. So that is going to recap my adventure and my exploration to Sleepy Hollow, New York. Again, one of my favorite tales as a kid. Definitely gets you in that Halloween mode. Thought this was a great video to make, being I was in the area, and especially in time for halfway to Halloween. So hopefully you guys really enjoyed this. Definitely plan on featuring a lot more adventure videos as I kind of embark on my travels. Remember, guys, to stay spooky, and hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Thanks so much.
Ooh, trick or treat.